Within the tabs area of the mobile submenu, there are two options for displaying the list of performances that will appear to your audience. One way is by individual event, and one way is by production. And you can identify these as one is the Productions tab here, and the other is the Events tab here. I'm going to enable both of them so we can take a look at the mobile preview to see how they're different. So there are two ways that you can display the list of performances. The first way is by looking at the individual events. If I look at the calendar here, I can see each individual performance. Even when I get to a multi-day event, like say a production of Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, that I may be doing for a week or 2 weeks, it will show each individual event in a long chronological list. If you're a theater or an opera company and you're doing one production and you're doing many performances of it, this can lead to a rather redundant looking screen, much like this one. So there is another option for displaying upcoming performances, and that's using the Productions tab. The Productions tab groups together similar performances or like performances. So we can see the date range for that particular event, and if I tap on it, it takes me to a description, and then I can select a particular date that I would like to get more information. I can call the box office, I can get tickets online, I can get map information and directions. All of that can be done from here. So one of the choices you'll have to make then is whether you want to display your performances and events in a production format with date ranges for each of the individual productions, or if you want to list all of the individual events and performances. Generally speaking, we would not recommend that you do both because you don't want to confuse your end user. So if you go back to the tabs area, you can select the productions or the events. I'm going to go with productions, so I'm going to deselect the individual events. I'm going to go with productions, but I like the word events, so I'm going to leave that as the label. And now if we go back to the mobile preview, we're going to see it just says events, but the listing is at the production level.